Hey, everybody. It's been a long week. That's how it gets. Welcome. Fridays are for fun and games. I got to do there we go. Doug Zanger, founder, editor-in-chief, Indie Agency News. Number one, thank you for your support of Indie Agency News. We're a little behind on sharing some of our new members. We are close to 90, I think? Well, 85-ish, something like that. But first of all, we appreciate your support. So to our members, thank you so much. If you are not yet a member, please go to indieagency.news. You can learn more. Plus, it's very easy to get a hold of me. Just get in touch. Happy to walk you through all of this. The brief of Indie Agency News: build the global home for independent agencies. The mission: serve independent agencies and the brilliant people behind them. And the goal is more visibility for indies and more choice for marketers. Like I said, today is Friday, fun and games. We're doing Liar Liar today. We're bringing in our contestant and our judge. Norm is our contestant today. And Norm is the chief creative officer at Cactus, Indie Agency News member out of Denver. Mark Moran, the director of the advertising program at the School of Business at Portland State University, among other things. Gentleman, and Norwich City supporter, as you can see. So yeah, you were pointing at the other one, the blue and red. So point, yeah, there you go. That's good. So gentlemen, a fine day to you. Norm, what do you got cooking right now?
Well, I have to be honest, I'm a little nervous. I'm amongst
what are you nervous for?
I'm amongst academia here. I mean,
Academia.
How am I gonna trick you guys?
Well, no, we're idiots. So no, don't worry about it. So we're fine. Well, Mark's not an idiot.
Yeah. I just have a bachelor's degree. I have a measly bachelor's degree.
So do I. I don't have a master's. Yeah. What do you think? I got a PhD?
I don't know, to teach like you guys do. I would assume you have like
experience.
Two doctorates or something.
No, it's experience.
And they need someone to work in the advertising program. We'll find a lot of people out there with PhDs.
That is true.
Right. I got a PhD in hard knocks, everybody. Right. So Norm's got the old school, or sort of old school Denver Nuggets hat, reigning NBA champions. I was in Denver 87 to 91 when they were good, but it was Alex English, Dan Issel, Blair Rasmussen, Fat Lever. I'm trying to go through. I don't have to go through the roster, but those were the glory days.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. You may be NBA champions, but 87 to 91.
I agree. Those short shorts, man. That was
And McNichols Arena
under those constraints,
right? And McNichols Arena that always smelled like feet. So I mean,
yeah.
Not as bad as the Spectrum in Philadelphia, which smelled like feet and urine. So a little different. Mark's an English soccer fan, so he's familiar with that phenomenon. If you go to Preston North End or Millwall, so Mark, tell us. Why would you go there is a good question. So Mark, tell us what you got cooking. So, and tell us about the program at Portland State, because obviously, and people know that I proudly am an adjunct at Portland State. Would love to hear a little bit more about how you're tracking the program.
Yeah, so we're a unique program in that I think there's only one or two others in the country are advertising programs that are housed within the School of Business rather than the comms, J School or art schools. So we really focus on the business side of advertising. So our curriculum is very focused on account management, strategy, media planning, versus the creative side of the industry. But we're lucky that Portland State's design program is one of the top ranked in the country. In the last 10 years. They've really built out an amazing program. We get a lot of those students minoring in advertising. So our graphic design major, advertising minor students are like just the beasts when they graduate with chops to succeed in a really, really strange time for the industry right now.
Yeah, don't harsh Armello.
Also, industry leaders say that their big fear is the talent pipeline over the next 5 years.
Well, okay, so
make the talent pipeline what you need it to be.
Amen. And also to note that Portland State is a minority serving institution. So I think that's one thing that people may not fully know. So FYI.
Majority minority. Yep.
Majority minority. And again, like I said, I'm very, very proud to represent you and the program. But we are here today to a little fun and games. The name of the show is Liar Liar. You may be familiar with the BBC show Would I Lie to You? Hosted by my favorite, Rob Brydon. God, it's so early in the morning. David Mitchell and Lee Mack, the team captains on that. If you're not familiar, it is a very funny show. But the premise of this show is somewhat similar, where we have our contestant Norm, who is going to say a statement. He's not telling us if it's true or false. Mark will then ask Norm some questions, and after a short period, I will force Mark to let us know whether he believes it's the truth or a lie. Here's how the point system goes. If Norm stumps Mark, 5 points, and then regardless of whether or not he stumps Mark or not, there is 5 extra points for style and quality of interaction and conversation. So here we go. That was some Billy right there. All right, Norm,
All right.
What is your first statement?
All right, Mark. So my dad was a professional bowler.
Oh, okay.
What's your dad's favorite movie?
My dad's favorite movie.
Oh, God. Where are you going with this one?
Yeah. Okay.
I think I know where he's going. I think I know where he's going.
I just found out that I was doing this fairly recently. I was not super prepared.
Well, clearly we weren't either because
it's probably not. It's not. I doubt it was like Big Lebowski, like bowling related. My dad was kind of old school classical guy. It's probably one of the old black and white films. Sorry, too tangential. No. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a feel of the man,
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
He grew up actually in Portland. All my family's Portland, Seattle. So yeah, he went to Tigard High School.
Oh, Tigers, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So final question that I think I'm going to wager a guess on this.
I have a couple too.
Okay. What was the name of his bowling club?
Oh, shit. Well, he had a few, and he owned a pro bowling shop in, oh God, what's just there, right just south of
Sherwood?
Willamette or something like that.
Oh, down by Oregon City.
Yeah.
Yeah, Willamette. Yeah.
Willamette. Sorry.
Yep.
Pronunciation was a little off. I hadn't thought about his clubs. I just don't. Sorry, I don't remember the name of it.
Okay.
He was a part of a bunch of them.
Okay. All right. So here's when you say professional bowler.
Yeah. PBA
tour.
Yeah. Not consistently, but did a few years.
Okay. So did he ever win a tournament?
Yes. Oh, for sure. He was on TV. He was televised.
Okay. What tournament? Do you remember a tournament that he won?
He won kind of a smaller one that I attended in probably was like middle school in Vegas.
Okay, so who was the main ABC bowling? It was Chris. What was his name? The PBA.
Ernie Els or something like that was like the first.
That's a golfer.
No. Well, okay, maybe I'm getting the last name, but there was an Ernie something, and he was like the first bowler to make $1 million, and
Ernie McCracken.
Maybe that. Okay, yeah. I'm horrible with names. Like I'm horrible with names. But this guy Ernie was the first pro bowler to make $1 million on tour.
It was Chris Schenkel. That's who it was. Yeah,
Ernie McCracken was from Kingpin.
Oh, Oh shit.
I
Okay.
still, I'm going to say this is true.
You're gonna say it's true. You're still
yeah.
gonna say it's true.
Yeah, I think he had. Yeah, yeah, I'm going with true.
Okay.
I
Norm.
think as kids, you kind of take for granted the crazy cool things your parents do, so you don't pick up on those details
Right.
until later in life. So that's why I was kind of fumbling with some of this stuff. But yes, my dad was a Pro Bowler.
Oh, you did not stump him. So 0.
And I even wore one of his 300 rings that he won on tour.
Nice.
I was trying to like do this and stuff as a little bit of a tell.
Oh
I
my.
thought for sure, since I didn't know a lot of the details, you'd
Yeah.
get false.
Yeah, that was a good tell. Yeah.
I
I'd be like, hi, look at that. All right. You know what? 0 points for not stumping Mark, but I'm going to give you a full 5. Mark, we should give him the full 5 for quality.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the governing body of the organization will say about that, but
I mean, you can give him a 4.5. I mean, we can do points. Is that what you want to do?
we'll just have to go to the rules book. It's going to go to VAR.
All right. Okay. All right. So no, we'll leave it at 5. So a courtesy 5. Let's call it a courtesy 5, like out of the gate. Now it's going to get tough. All right. Second question, Norm.
All right. Next
second
one.
statement, rather. Yeah.
Second one. A few years ago, Kevin Costner fainted into my arms.
Whoa. Say that again.
A few years ago, Kevin Costner, the actor,
right,
in recent he's doing a band recently I heard of.
Right.
Kevin Costner, Field of Dreams, fainted fainted into my arms.
Oh my God. All right, Mark. Wow.
So,
I caught Kevin Costner.
You caught Kevin Costner. Yeah.
On this. Where did this how did you find yourself in a room with a fainting Kevin Costner?
So
there's the headline.
Yeah, I mean it's I'll try to tell it quickly because there's a lot. So during the height of COVID, it was kind of that April, like right when sort of zombies were attacking. I had to get blood work for some medical stuff, and it was nothing scary, but I needed to get my blood work done and my family doctor was not able to do that. So I was sent to a private, my insurance sent me to, during the scramble of trying to do medical stuff during COVID, I was sent to this private, very swanky, like lab center, like almost like a spa in a nice area in town in Cherry Creek here.
I was just gonna say Cherry Creek. Yeah,
it's Cherry Creek.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. So so I go into this place that's, the nicest vampire nurse place I've ever seen, and I'm sitting there waiting for my turn, everyone's masked up and in the full, the staff are in those full suits and everything. And out comes this guy. I didn't know it was Kevin at the time. Out comes this guy, and he did not look great. He must have just gotten his blood drawn, and the nurse or the guy was behind him, and this guy just starts stumbling towards me, and I sat up out of my chair and literally just kept him from face planting. He definitely would have knocked out some teeth or broken his nose. They caught this guy. They rush over and turn him, and he's up right away. He wasn't like out, but he fainted.
Right.
And
he didn't get the cookie. They didn't give him a cookie.
They pull his mask off because he's fainted, and for breathing, they clear his mask, and it's fucking Kevin Costner.
There's the sub headline.
Yeah, and I do not get starstruck easily. I just was sitting there and I'm up next to go get my blood drawn, and he's okay. And there's like 3 nurses now around him, taking care of him, making sure he's okay, and set him up and gave him some juice. And I was like, what? I said probably the dumbest question. I go, what are you doing not that this was like a normal people's doctor, but I would just assume this guy would have like concierge service.
Right.
And so I'm like, what? I'm just sitting there baffled that I caught Kevin Costner. I'm like, what are you doing at a normal people's doctor?
Right.
At a normal people office. And he was like, I just go in where insurance tells me to go, prepping for a shoot and got to do insurance blood work.
Oh my God.
This is where they told me to go.
Okay.
He was like, I don't think he even knew I caught him because he was so disoriented. But he was
Right.
He was just sort of like halfway out of it. And so I was like,
Right.
all right, well, good luck on your project. And I went and got my blood drawn. So
okay.
I get a little queasy myself, but not that
right.
bad.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Mark.
Yeah. So I only have really one follow-up question for this. First of all, Norm, how tall are you?
I'm like 5'8", but I'm stocky though. I'm Scottish. I'm country strong. And Kevin is a little heavier,
Ability to catch Kevin Costner. I don't like. That's not where I'm going with that. I believe you could catch Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
How tall? So when you saw him,
Kevin's not super tall. He's probably like 5'10", maybe.
That's my question.
I believe you can.
He did not have a cowboy hat on either. So.
Right. So when you saw him, you're like, oh, taller than expected or shorter than expected?
Oh, interesting. No, so crazy enough, like the year before, pre-COVID, I saw him play. That's why I mentioned it. I saw him play at a charity thing because he's starting in this like country band, like country rock band. And so I guess it was weird, but like in my mind, I kind of connected the dots pretty quick. So I guess that didn't faze me.
Okay.
But he was heavy. I remember thinking like, oh, like we both felt like I broke his fall.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of fell back. Yeah.
Okay. So just some color here. According to 9 News, our good friends at what are the call sign? What call letters again? I don't remember.
KUSA.
KUSA. Kevin Costner was passing through Denver and stopped at Union Station. Hard at work on an upcoming multi-movie Western epic. I'm not going to tell you the year that was, but
I didn't know you guys could use the internet for this. What's going on?
I can because I'm the host.
God damn it.
Yeah, but you just told me and I'm the judge.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah. I didn't tell you what year it was.
That's true. I'm ready to make my guess on this.
You're ready to make your guess? Okay, yeah. Mark.
I may be completely off, but I think this is false. I think it's
it's false. Norm.
Yeah. Oh, dang it. I'm 0 for 2.
Oh my goodness.
But I think there are elements of truth to it. Did you actually see him perform at some point?
I did, yeah.
Okay. That's excellent. I'm giving him a 5 just because that was like he trailed that out really, really well.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was a good yarn.
That was a fantastic yarn.
Details, all about the details.
No, but you were so convincing on that. Oh my gosh. All right, Norm, last one.
All right, okay. Mark, here we go.
Round 3.
See if I can redeem myself. So my mom helped in the development of the COVID vaccine. Speaking of COVID.
Okay. Bringing the room down a little, but that's okay.
I'm giving homage to my parents here.
I'm joking.
Hero talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Is your mother a researcher?
More background in lab technician. She got her doctorate, so she is the only doctorate amongst us, I guess.
Well, she could teach in advertising school.
Biochemistry. Yep, she graduated CU as well.
Okay, got it.
So yeah, a lot of lab. She was the head of the Colorado Department of Public Health.
Okay,
head of the labs there. So retired from there.
Well, good for her. If that's true. Good for her. So which vaccine did she work on?
Okay, so again, this is where kids don't know too many of the details of their parents' stuff, I guess. You take it for granted. But she was doing work for a lab that worked on behalf of Moderna. So it was the Moderna vaccine, not the Pfizer. Yeah. Because I've got news for you, Norm. Even we don't know what our parents do. Our parents have no idea what we do for a living. So. That is true.
My parents cannot to this day stop telling people that I'm a marketer when I keep telling them I've been in advertising.
Well, that's depressing. All right.
Does something in marketing is what
he does. Something in marketing. That's perfect. That's perfectly acceptably fine. So
I guess. But
Yeah. Keep going, Mark. You got any more questions here?
Yeah. What else?
Let's see.
You got to have a couple. So, God, because and Colorado is, is.
I mean, just so much.
A ton of bioscience here. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
cutting
A lot
edge.
of it was true to me, which is what making me wonder if you're doing this on purpose. And
The other thing to consider is
bowler.
the other thing to consider here, Mark, is would Norm be as crass as to invoke his mother's work in a lie?
Yeah, that's why I'm leaning toward true on this, but Norm is in advertising, so we know that he has no morals. Even though he anyone in advertising would be not above creating a fake narrative around their mother being a hero when she might also be a professional bowler. We just don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So,
she might have failed. She might have failed high school biology. We just don't know.
I think that this might be a heel turn, and that his mother had nothing to do with the Moderna vaccine.
Oh, so you're gonna go lie?
I'm going to say that this is a lie.
Oh, Norm,
but I'm not confident in my guess. Like I'm going for I'm doing that as a big swing.
Right.
Knowing that it's probably true, but the smart is to go all in on Final Jeopardy.
Oh, I don't know if I like the look here, Norm.
No, I am dastardly.
Oh, he whiffed.
I'm 0 for 3. Congratulations, Mark.
Oh my!
Now my mom is an amazing. She was head of the department of labs for CDPHE.
Right.
And she is an amazing scientist and was really, really good at her job. But I just thought I'd add the COVID vaccine thing for spin. Because if you had science, I could answer some science things.
I
couldn't ask any, unfortunately. But no, the giveaway for me on that one was Moderna, because that was almost completely done in Europe.
Oh man!
But I said she worked for the lab that helped.
Yeah, I know. That was the one thing that just didn't feel super genuine with that was the Moderna.
I'm really bad at lying. I mean, I'm not a good liar, actually. I'm like the worst poker player ever. So it's just fitting that I went 0-3.
So that means when the Indie Agency News poker tournament is going to be happening in Denver this summer, Norm, get to Norm's table.
You definitely want to come to my table.
Oh my God.
I'll be there.
This is the first time that a judge has pitched an offer. Has pitched a shutout. So, Mark,
congratulations.
Very.
I'm an educator, and I'm used to students lying to me every day. So, students watching this, I'm joking, and I love you.
Yes, ditto. Norm, we didn't really talk about what you're working on right now. What's some stuff you're working on, and what's the agency got cooking right now?
Oh, we are actually, just probably like the rest of the universe. 2023, it was bizarre,
right?
And things have come ripping back for us, so it's so exciting. We have a lot of positions open. Please check out our website. I think we have 4 other positions open right now across the board, different types of roles. So always looking for good talent. So yeah, very fortunate that we're really busy. I think we went 5 of 6 or something like that in the fall for new business.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Nice.
So one in an outdoor industry. We won our 3rd state lottery. We got the Hoosier lottery.
Oh my, that's right. Yeah, because we're going to talk about just lottery. We're going to talk about lottery advertising at some point because that's a thing. That's very much a thing.
So we picked up a big. I don't know if I'm able to talk about it yet.
No, don't talk. No, don't talk about it.
But anyway, we're good. We're busy. We're having fun, kind of drinking from the fire hose.
That's good.
Last couple months. So yeah, no, it's really good. Not complaining. It's
good.
Really fun.
That's good.
A lot of good energy in Cacti Land.
Cacti Land. Mark, anything for you to shamelessly plug?
Oh, I would love to plug that if you're in Portland or you want to swing through Portland on June 21st, we're hosting with Think Northwest and Portland State and the Center for Retail Leadership, Retail Innovation Day from 5 to 9 o'clock at Portland State. If anyone's interested in attending, I'm holding some passes. So we'll have 3 leaders in retail innovation doing a panel discussion and Q&A, followed by some music, drinks, and snacks. So again, June 21st.
As executive director of Think Northwest, this is news to me, but you'll enjoy it, everybody. This is Mark. Like, hey, Doug, we're gonna do this. No, it's good. I'm glad. No,
I say collaboration with Think Northwest because I know you'll promote it for me.
of course I'm going to promote it for you. Yeah, I'll be in Cannes, but yeah, anybody that's rolling through Portland, let's for sure do that. All right, Norm and Mark, I want you to hang back. I'm going to put you backstage for a second. Man, Mark Moran, the Nolan Ryan of trivia, pitching the shutout.
Oh,
Norm
wait.
Shear. Yeah, I know. Show us the bowling ring again. Yeah.
It's all I got. It's all I got.
Well, now you're gonna have to go. Now you're gonna have to go sell it because you just got shamed.
Yes, I totally got shamed.
Exactly. But to both of you, thanks so much. We'll put you backstage. To all of you, again, to our members, thank you so much for supporting Indie Agency News. If you need to, well, not need to, you want to, you want to be there, go to indieagency.news, get in touch with me. Happy to spend 15, 20, 30 minutes, however long it takes to share the mission and the goals for Indie Agency News. On behalf of everybody at Indie Agency News, I'm Doug Zanger. Have a great weekend. See you next time.